Thank you, Christine. Now, if we can please turn to pages 29 through 30, we'll look at community challenges and project readiness, which is criterion number 9. Now, this criterion is broken up into 2 parts. Part A, as you see at the top there, allows the applicant to summarize the project's need. Now, this is where the applicant can tell the rural community's story and challenges that contribute to the need for this project. Please respond to the 4 rows in the chart regarding health and quality of life challenges, economic challenges, lack of out-of-town visitors, and other challenges the community face. Statistics are not needed here. Now, Part B does not require a response from the applicant. So you just want to make sure the project can be completed and will remain open for public recreation for 30 years. And the remaining application checklist items are actually designed to conclude this answer here for Part B. Now, if we can go to technical assistance on page 63 for a bit more guidance. So additionally, on this page, it is important to note that there is a clear understanding of required deliverables for project completion. Avoid discussing future phases in your response to the project selection criteria. Only discuss elements that will be completed within that grant period, performance period, using the grant plus the committed funds. Now we're going to conclude the project selection criteria here. Please use the chat feature if you have any questions. And before I hand it over to Noelle, Victor, is there anything you'd like to address, or should we move over to Noelle?
Noelle, I just saw one question. Just came in from Dawn. Can you re-explain the fees based on income? For example, if we build a softball complex, do fees for participants have to be different based on income? So let's go back to the technical assistance section here and see if we can answer your question based on the guide. Sam, if you could please scroll to page 62. Page 62. Okay, everyone, so we are on page 62, and if you look towards the middle section, there's a bunch of bullet points about fees. And so the first part of the answer is on the first bullet point. Let's say your project is a softball complex or a soccer complex, any type of sports field complex. And the first bullet point says that if the activity or permit fee is required at all times to enter and use the project, then it does affect the score. For example, if the project is a softball complex and only softball teams can use the field by permit, then the fee charged to join the team in league counts. Using the same example, if the general public can use the soccer field or softball complex without paying, indicate the field availability for the general public. So you can specify when the general public can use and access the softball complex without paying fees compared to when there will be a league use schedule. If it's only going to be open for league use and closed to the general public, except for when league teams will use the complex, then the fees do apply. Let's see here. There's also other points for you to really be aware of on this page if you have more questions. The other thing too about the softball complex, third to the last question on this page, where it says cost to use certain recreation features, we do consider what the majority of the grant request will pay for. If it's one or more facilities that are free, the $0 charge will be considered. If a facility with an entrance fee is the majority cost of the grant request, then the entrance fee will be considered when evaluating the response. Okay, so I hope that's helpful, Don. And if not, you can always send an email to your competitive review project officer, and they can get more information based on what you are envisioning for fees, and they can provide more guidance for you. Okay, thank you. And that goes for everyone. If you have more questions about fees and what if you have like certain items of your project will have fees, others won't, and you're not sure how that would score, you can send a description to your project officer, and they can give you guidance before you finalize your plan. Okay, thank you.